people, you see this? Spoilers. 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 What's up, people? Alright, so, hi. Alright, today's the 20th of November. So, we're in November. So, a few weeks ago, Wakanda Forever came out. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I've seen it, yeah. So, this is gonna be my movie review, and I'm posting this on the day. So, like, you get 2 videos today. Y'all lucky. I get 2 videos today. I'm gonna post this later today after I record this, but like, yeah, you get 2 videos today. Y'all lucky. Because I'm gonna post this as soon as I've done it, instead of just waiting. Alright, look, I saw it when it first came out, but it's like, I was just waiting to post it because I watched it the first weekend it came out, but like, I was waiting to post it because I waited a bit to do this and post it, because to give people a chance to watch it, to, you know, so, like, spoilers, duh, if you still haven't seen it, but by now you probably have seen it, like, you know what I mean, but like, yeah, alright. So, yeah, spoilers if you have seen it. I'm gonna do my review on it, explain what I think, what I thought, like tell you what I think is the setup for the next phase, because, yeah, that's right, this was the last movie of Phase 4, and now we ain't got nothing besides Guardians, and it's a Christmas special, like, what? Anyways, like, yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. So, like, what did I think of it personally? Boy! Alright. It's a good movie. I'm not gonna lie. It's by itself, it's a good movie. But comparing it to Black Panther #1 is impossible. They're 2 different things. Like, I know usually you always compare a movie and its sequels or prequels, but this, you can't. You just fucking can't. This is its own thing, honoring Chadwick Boseman. Yeah, R.I.P. But like, you know what I mean. But like, yeah, this is like, sorry about that. Alright, so, this is its own thing. Like, it's hard to explain. This is its own thing. You can't compare it to Black Panther, because this is its own thing, honoring the legacy of Chadwick Boseman. And I think, and they did it well. They actually did it well. And in that sense, it's a good movie. But as a Marvel movie, as a Phase 4 movie, it wasn't as great. Because it was the final movie. You thinking they're gonna, like, just give us this, and, like, set up shit for Phase 5. But there wasn't really much. But there was a bit of setup, I'm not gonna lie. But to be fair, the situation that they were in and everything, they had to focus on, like, you know, honoring Chadwick Boseman and all that. So, in that sense, it was good. So, in the beginning, we start off, we don't even have the Marvel logo in the beginning. Yeah, that's right, we don't even have it in the beginning, because usually in the movies, they have the Marvel logo in the beginning, before the movie even starts. But we just go straight into the movie. Hey. So, apparently, in-universe, they're saying that T'Challa died because of an illness, and yeah, Shuri was trying to cure him by making the herbs, the heart-shaped herbs, but failed to, and he died. That's in universe, but in reality, we know the truth that the actual actor Chadwick Boseman died before filming R.I.P. Like, you know what I mean? But like, it makes sense for in universe what they did, and it's like, because like everybody was afraid that they were gonna recast Chadwick Boseman, but like they were afraid that they were gonna recast him. In a sense, technically they did recast him, but I'll get to that later. because that's to do with the end of the movie. If you get what I'm saying, technically, like, you know, we'll talk about that later. But like, that's so yeah. So, and then we just time jump 1 year after his death. So, like, in the beginning, we see him die. They had a funeral, and it's just straight 1 year later. Like, what? Okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. And this whole thing with the quote-unquote telecons or telecons, I don't even know what the fuck they're calling them. It's the Atlanteans. You know Namor. Come on. Anyways. Yeah, that was weird. That they changed it. But the only reason is because of Aquaman in DC. I'm telling you. Because we just had recently, like a few years ago, we had Aquaman. It would have been so confusing for people. Anyways. So they had to change it. I get it. I guess. And I guess Namor is a mutant, and Namor is a mutant. They made him a mutant, which is cool. So, yeah. Anyways, like, the whole movie is cool. It was cool. So, apparently, vibranium didn't just hit Wakanda, and there's more vibranium as well, and the government is coming after it now, and it's, like, insane. Yeah. So yeah, and then Namor wants to just like literally take over the world. He wants to take over the whole world, and like he wants an ally in Wakanda. Like what he wants Wakanda as an ally, and make an alliance with them to take over all the other nations and countries. What? Yeah, it's just crazy. This movie had me in my feels, like, for reals. Like you know, the beginning with T'Challa's funeral and all, like, it really hurt because it's not them acting, it's real. Because they actually, in real life, lost a friend. Like, you get me? So it's like, it's deep because it's real. It's not acting. It was truly real. Like, so you felt it. Like, it was just sad. And then later on, they killed the queen as well. Like, what? Yeah. Alright. Like, yeah, that took me by surprise. Yeah. And Ironheart was cool. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that the whole thing was just cool. It was okay. It was cool. The final battle was weird a bit. Like, they were fighting, and then it's like all of a sudden, just because Shuri and Namor just said, we're making an alliance, it's over. So they just stopped. What? How? Okay. I don't know, it's weird. So, yeah. And oh my god, Michael B. Jordan was in it. Again, like, I didn't think Killmonger was gonna come back. What the y'all? I didn't even hear nothing about Michael B. Jordan coming back as Killmonger. Like, that took me by surprise. That cameo took me by surprise. Like, when she took the herb and then in the astral plane, and she literally saw her cousin, Killmonger. That was crazy. And then how he's telling her, you're just like me, you want to fight and all that. And like, she almost killed Namor. Like, yo. But then she realized what she was doing was wrong. And now we have an alliance in the Teletons. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Alright. So yeah, that is crazy. The whole movie was just crazy. Yeah. Alright, I don't know, but I think timeline-wise, yeah, the movie was just crazy. And then the ending, the post-credit scene. So T'Challa has had a kid. Okay, this is where I was saying earlier that they're recasting him without recasting him. Because technically, now his kid is taking his name. His kid literally took his name, and his Wakandan name is T'Challa. So, there you go. They recast T'Challa, quote unquote. Like, you get what I mean? Even though technically it's a different character, it's like his son is like, you get what I mean? Yeah. But, like, okay, I don't know. I don't know why, maybe I'm stupid about that, but like, you get what I mean? And probably also with everything that's going on, maybe that's also set up for Young Avengers, because you know how the whole MCU is literally bringing the kids now. Anyways, it's like literally the next generation, and everybody's like, they bring in all the kids and all of that. Yeah, so he's probably going to be part of the Young Avengers if we ever do that. I don't know if that's what they're planning, because like everything is just like there's a kid version like now for like the new generation. Anyways, so yeah, this movie was cool. Okay, and then the most unexpected thing just can happen, y'all. Like in this, we got Val. Like what? Valentina. Like how is that even? And apparently she's the head of the CIA now. What? And apparently she fucking was married to Everett Ross. So what? So yeah, this is weird. And now that at the end, she was gonna arrest Everett Ross, and then he broke out, and now he's on the run. We literally saw this in the Secret Invasion trailer. So this is how it's gonna this is how it's tied in to Secret Invasions. And now also, this is tied in, and it's also tied in to the Thunderbolts, because we know that the government is trying to get their hand, that the American government is trying to get their hands on vibranium. So maybe now that she's the head of the CIA, she's gonna get the Thunderbolts to try to get vibranium from Wakanda. So, you know, we're probably gonna get the Thunderbolts versus Wakanda or some shit. I don't know. I was like, details, man. So yeah, that's why it's a setup to. That's how it ties into Phase 5. I think because of with the stuff with Val and the government. I think now they're gonna try to attack Wakanda to get vibranium or some shit. So yeah, now that Wakanda opened themselves to the world. Anyways, yeah. So the Queen's dead. I don't think Shuri wants to be the new queen. So I think M'Baku's gonna be the leader or something, or maybe Shuri. I don't know. Like, cause the way they left it, I don't feel like it was like properly decided. The way it was left, I don't feel like it was like you could tell who it was. But I think it was M'Baku, cause I don't think Shuri wants that. I don't think Shuri's ready or wants that title yet. Yeah. But she became the Black Panther. She took the herbs and she has this. Yeah, this is mad. And maybe now, and maybe in this, I think that's how it sets up. And it also sets up Ironheart, because now they're probably they're gonna be after Riri Williams for her tech or whatever, you know. Yeah. her tech that she made, that the text that was vibranium and stuff. So it's interesting. It's actually interesting to just see everything. And the city of Talokan was cool. You know, underwater and all that. The underwater city was cool. I'm not gonna lie. It was awesome. It was good. It was a sad movie. I actually cried. Not gonna lie. I actually did cry. Yeah, man. So it was good. It was interesting. At best, and it's like, alright. So let's see. Timeline-wise, God, I don't know where it is. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like it's in 2025 with everything that's going on. Hear me out. There is if you paid attention on the newscast, there's a mention of New Asgard signing a treaty with the new president that we're gonna get in Secret Invasions. And as well as that, there was also a mention of Scott Lang's book tour. So that ties into Quantumania that's coming out in February. So if it's tied into Thor and Quantumania at the same time, it has to be sandwiched in between them. Alright? And if you're following the movies, it's literally, the majority of the time is literally chronologically. Unless stated otherwise, it's literally in the order they come out in. And we're up to 2025 already. So it's like, pretty much. It's most likely 2025. Alright. And then it will also make sense. Because to give T'Challa some time with his kid when he comes back. Because let's think about it. Because if him and Nakia had a kid, and like they would have had to have the kid because T'Challa disappeared in Infinity War 2018 and literally came back at the end of 2023 in October, and then sometime after that literally died. Quote, yeah, you see what I mean? So to have the kid, they would have had to have it, like, they would have had to have the kid prior to Infinity War, within maybe 16, 17, conceive the kid 16, 17, prior to Infinity War. You see what I mean? Okay, forget 16, maybe 17 to make it like she gave birth maybe after the invasion, after the attack when he left. And then when he came back, 2023, if he died right away, that is just too sad. For like, that's literally like sad. Like, oh, you come back and you just find out you had a kid and you died again. Nah, that's too sad. So it's like, to give him some time with his kid, he should have had some time with his kid. You should assume that he would have had some time with his kid, and then pass. Like, you know, so if that's the case, that would lead us into 2014, 2024. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, that would lead us into 2024. And then 1 year after his death, 2025. And then on top of it, it works with the 6 years when they said Nakia was gone for 6 years. Because, let's say, sometime in 2027, they had the kid. She was pregnant. So then 2018, the invasion, the Infinity War happens. T'Challa disappears with half the universe. Then sometime around 2018, then sometime around 2018, she gives birth. You see what I mean? You know, she's in hiding and she gives birth. and then like maybe sometime near the end of it, and then she's like in a little bit in hiding, and then after a while she realized I should go in hiding with my kid instead of letting him grow up like this. So then they go around like early 2019, 2019, 6 years later, 2025. I feel like that would make sense, yeah. Like, you know, because they don't say necessarily exactly what like is right after the attack. They just say sometime after Thanos invaded that she left. Like, and then even like I think, I'm not sure who said it, but I think the director said in an interview that they don't know exactly when it takes place, but it takes place around the time of Love and Thunder and Quantumania. So it would make sense to be 2025. I feel like it is 2025. I don't know, but like I don't know. We'll see where Disney puts it in the Disney Plus timeline when it comes out there, if they even put it in the right place. And they also mentioned it takes place after Spider-Man and also Eternals. Yeah. And then also, it should sometime be after Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like, hear me out. Like, because the Dora Milaje, I can't even speak. Because the Dora Milaje came in Falcon and the Winter Soldier to collect Zemo. At that time, they never mentioned T'Challa died at that moment. Yes, to be fair, in real life, no one knew Chadwick Boseman would die. So technically, it wasn't part of the story at that time. But, however, to make sense within universe, you could say that it took place sometime after Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because in general, because they would have told Bucky, because Bucky was close to the Wakandans. If you think about it, like, you know, he like grew close with them, and he was good friends with them, and you know, and they helped him and all that, especially with Shuri and T'Challa. Like, you know what I mean? So even though technically in real life at that time, Chadwick Boseman never died in real life at that time, and like they changed the movie later on to fit his death in real life, technically in universe, it would make sense. So if that's the case, that was around April. That was sometime April of 2024, May 2024. So, and technically, T'Challa wasn't dead yet, quote unquote. Like, you can assume that. And then, so technically, if that's the case, and then later we go 1 year after his death, 2025 again. Like, you see what I mean? But, like, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just making assumptions and trying to fit it somewhere. But like, I don't know. It's Black Panther. I'm not gonna lie. Wakanda Forever is a very hard one. Yeah, Wakanda Forever is it's a hard one to place. Maybe we'll, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see. Maybe Secret Invasion will give us a hint, because we know Secret Invasion is going to be after it, because of Everett Ross being on the run after being arrested. But and also Ironheart, maybe we'll give it a hint as well. But maybe even Quantumania will give us a hint, because technically they tied it into Quantumania, because it said Scott Lang is on a book tour. Maybe we're going to see that book tour in Quantumania, and we can say it literally runs back to back. Who knows? Anyways, I've been speaking for so fucking long. Jeez, 25 minutes. Alright, anyway. Yeah, this movie was great. I'm not going to lie, it was a good movie. I liked it. I thought we were gonna have a post-credit scene that was gonna set something up, but no. But technically it did set something up because we have his kid. But but that's cool. That was cool though. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good movie. It was overhyped. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. It was it wasn't great. It wasn't, but it was cool. It was fun. I enjoyed it. They did respect Chadwick Boseman. They did honor him. The Marvel logo was literally all his pictures. Was just of him, and it was purple. It was cool. It was sad. I'm not gonna lie. It was sad. And we saw the memories. So, anyways, I'm not trying to cry right now. But, yeah. It was cool. Yeah. Might watch it again if I get a chance. Anyways, I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe I'll wait for it on Disney Plus. Who knows? Yeah. Phase 4 is done pretty much. What else can I say? Oh yeah, besides Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Which is not even in December. It's literally next week. Why? I think it's coming things on Friday or something isn't it Black Friday? Yeah, the day after Thanksgiving. That is weird. Yeah, shouldn't it come Christmas? Didn't Werewolf by Night come Halloween? This should have come Christmas time. But why in November, not December? I don't know. Alright. Peace. See y'all.